So what I'd like to do for a moment is I just want you to really close your eyes. I want you to connect to what's your intention for the session. What would you like to get healed?
Straight away.
What is it?
My lower back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So whereabouts is it in your body?
Lower back, just here.
Yeah. So I want you to stand up, turn around, show people where it is.
Just in there.
I want everyone to connect to it energetically because it's a before and after. Yeah. You can connect to anything by just feeling it from a distance. Does that make sense? Cool. Grab a seat. So I want you to connect to that. This is a process, right? I'll call it cure. C-U-R-E. Connect is the first step. I want you to connect to it. How do you understand kids? You connect to them, right? So I want you to connect to this energy. So I want you to really connect to it with all your senses. I want you to imagine, I want you to see it. If you saw it, what sort of colour would it be? That.
Dark green.
Dark green. See, I picked up a thought, right? Dark green, right? Is it hard or soft? Hard, yeah. Is it rough or smooth? If you touched it, would it be rough or smooth?
Rough.
Yeah, thank you for that. If it made a sound, what sound would it make? Ooh, yeah, feel that? Yeah. Cool. Excellent. If you taste it, what would it taste like?
Bitter.
Bitter. Excellent. How do we connect anything in the world? With our senses, don't we? That's how we connect. First thing you do, I get people connected to the energy. I get people connected to their body. It's got the answers. That's the treasure. People resist their illness. You know what I mean? No, you connect to it because it's got all the answers. So I want you to really connect to that. If it was an object, what would it be?
I don't know, door stopper.
A door stopper, yeah. And I can tell this is not logical. People remember things all certain ways. Like, I had this client and she had this block in her throat. And I said, if that was an object, what would it be? And she said, a pie. And when I got her connected to when it happened, her grandmother was making pies. So that's how she remembered the experience. So it's a door stopper. Cool, thanks. I want you to really connect to the door stopper. And if it had a name, what would you give it a name? That. It's a funny name.
What did you say, Dad?
If it had a name, what name would it have?
Roger.
Roger. Cool, Roger. The reason I do that is because you are not your illness. Do you know that? It's a block you've had from your trauma. So I get people to disidentify with it. Experiences happen through us, not to us. That's another illusion. They happen to us. Yeah? So you actually identify it as a Roger, right? An object, yeah? And you call it a name. So I want you to really connect to Roger. Imagine Roger's your friend, because Roger's going to help us learn something. So you imagine giving Roger a big hug right now? Can people feel energy that you're doing that? What are you feeling? Yeah, you're feeling a lot, aren't you? Yeah, cool. So because she's used to connecting, right? How's that feeling? Cool? Yeah. That's changed her energy already. If you acknowledge kids, how do they feel? Good. If you don't acknowledge kids, what do? Scream. That's where I scream comes from. Yeah? I scream. So, if you connect to a body, it loves it. Because most people resist their illness and they get angry with it. Oh, my bloody knee or whatever. No, you love your illness. Love it. Because you created it. It's part of self-love. So I want you to really connect to Roger, this door stopper. And I want you to ask your body, when did Roger first come into your body? This is when the trauma was. Because this is when we block our soul, is when we have a trauma.
Probably like between childhood and adolescence, like that bridging period.
So what age? Just give us
12.
12? Very significant age for women, as we know, right? The age of 12, right? You're going through physical changes and you're going to becoming a woman. You know, women change physically at that level, right? Okay, so I want you to connect to 12 years old when what happened, and tell me what's happening.
Probably getting bullied a fair bit at 12.
Thank you for that. So how did you feel when you were being bullied?
Shame.
Feel her energy now. This is cool. Yeah. Really allow yourself to feel this energy. What thoughts were you having at this time?
Unworthiness
Cool.
and comparison.
Yeah. Now I'm going to, because this is in her body and she hasn't dealt with it yet, it relates to the present time. So I'm going to ask her, how does it relate to your present life? Having shame and feeling unworthiness.
It's still a recurring theme.
Now, if she's still holding that in her body, those beliefs and thoughts, what do you reckon she's going to create in her life? Anybody? Yeah. You're certainly not going to create money if you don't feel worthy, and you're not going to create great things in your life. Yeah? Is that what you're feeling right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let's go back to Roger, because he's got a message for us. Because when we have that trauma, there's something that she didn't understand, and that's what we're going to clear for her. So let's go back to Roger, our beautiful little friend Roger. Yeah? See, Roger's our friend. And I want you to connect to Roger, which is holding his energy around unworthiness. I want you to ask Roger, what message have you got for me? Of how I can reconnect to my soul. Just really connect to Roger. That. Just really connect to that doorstopper energy. Allow yourself to feel the energy, that green colour, that bitterness, the taste of that. Really feel the energy, the answers inside. Just really allow yourself to keep breathing and just really feel it. So I want you to ask Roger, hello Roger, my dear friend, what message you got for me?
Yeah, letting go of what people think.
Yeah.
That.
Cool. Feel the energy, letting go of what people think. What difference does that make to your life if you let go of what people think?
Yeah, huge.
Yeah? So I want you to imagine right now that you're sitting on your throne, and I'm getting just, this energy is coming to me, it's not me, it's coming through me. Right? I want to imagine you're sitting on your throne of confidence as a queen, a beautiful throne with a beautiful little stars on your head, and knowing that you're the queen of your world. How does that feel?
Feels good.
Yeah? Feel the energy? How does Roger feel now?
Yeah. It's feeling good.
Yeah?
Feeling really good.
So I want you to ask Roger now, is there any other message that Roger has got for you? Because he might be ready to leave. Is there any other message that Roger's got for you? I'm getting no. So, and if there is, we can talk about this afterwards, right? But for here, right? So what I want you to do now, because I asked that, because obviously it normally goes about 20 minutes, but just to minimise the time here. So what I want you to do now is I want you to talk to Roger and say, thank you, Roger, for the lesson you just taught me. Mm-hmm. And I call these energies an entity. That's the way I call it. Yeah. Entity is not a bad thing. See, people perceive an entity as bad. It's not. It's got a message for her. And I want you to send this entity off to Entity University because it's just graduated. So take a deep, big in breath, and an out breath. I want you to imagine the energy, that door stopper, which has been stopping you. Because what does a door stopper do? It stops your opportunities. The door's opportunities, right? So I want you to imagine that door really connect on the out breath. I want you to imagine it flies away to Entity University, and then it's going to go to where it wants to go in the universe, which isn't relevant to you anyway. Just 3 out breaths. Just really thank Roger with gratitude. Just send Roger love. And I want you to imagine you're sending this beautiful door stopper, Roger, off to Entity University because it's helped you learn this lesson. And now I'm going to make sure she's embodying her essence, which is about her being this queen. Sitting on your throne right now, imagine you're sitting on a beautiful throne. And feel the energy of, as you're sitting on that chair, and feel the power in your lower back of you being a beautiful queen. This is actually bringing her back to who she is. Bodies have body jokes. See, minds like to be serious and bodies like to have jokes. How does your back feel right now?
Feels, yeah, there's no pain present at the moment.
That's pretty cool. Give her a clap.
That was awesome.
That's pretty awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, it was
Pleasure.
great. Yeah, it was amazing.
That's challenging to come up, so that's really cool. Yeah? How long did that take? Not long. That's what I train people to do, and they go away and do amazing sessions on people. And it's fun. People think entities, oh, they're these scary things. It's not. It's women, and quite often it's taking people back to when they were a kid, when they had a trauma, yeah, and you relate to it and you love it and you send it off. Yeah, so you can get my number, you can follow me up if you need to with that, right? But that's a very powerful process you can do, because I like healing to be fun, yeah? Like I had this guy, he had this hip problem, right? And I said, if you came to the energy, he had it for a long time, and I said, if that was an object, what would it be? He said, a car. First thing thought came. So, okay, I want you to really, and I know what hips are about, they're about guilt. This is where we tend to hold our guilt in our body, right? I knew it was around guilt. And I said, okay, I want you to connect to that car and ask your body when it first came in. And I could see he went back to this past life. It was actually his previous life. And he had this car accident, and in the car accident, this mother and daughter were killed. He had a lot of guilt around that. And I said, okay, come back to present time, and how does it relate to your life right now? And you know the first thing he said is, oh my God, I had a car accident last week when I hit another woman. Didn't kill her. Because if you hold the same energies, what are you going to do in your life? Create the same things. Yeah. See, people think that you get illnesses through genes, which is no. It's not the genes that create the illness. It's actually the same behaviours. If you hold the same thoughts, you'll create the same things. Right? So anyway, I've got this guy, okay, I want you to connect to that. Obviously, he had to learn a lesson around guilt, which is stopping him now actually moving his life because he feels guilty about a lot of things. And he wants to actually move in his life. That's why it's relevant. So I got him to let go of that guilt and know that everybody creates everything. It was a co-creation, right? And to understand about that accident from a deeper level as how it's related to his journey, right? Because I know for you, you're going to help a lot of women get into their power, yeah? And because they don't feel worthy. Feel the energy. Would you like to help a lot of women feel worthy? So you know, you could judge that experience and go, well, that's bad. No, she went through that experience because now she can help other women sit on their throne. How would you like to help women sit on their throne as queen? And that can make a major change to people's lives, right? Now, when I'm working with people, I have all these energies come through me. I've got no idea what to say to them because it's not about me. I had this lady, she had an issue with her mother, right? She was a farmer. And you know the energy that came through? The strategy for her is that she had to make a scarecrow that looked like her mother and put it out in the field. Because she was scared of her mother. So she thought her mother would be a great scarecrow. And that just came through me. And when she actually went and did it, she laughed her head off and it was so cool. There was a healing to make a scarecrow like a mother.